We need for change this whole system, you know. When I get me, okay, very well. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry for this. You know, Kim means it will not check. Don't check, but you know, technology as always, you know, guarantee. But anyway. So as always, perhaps this not the most ambitious projects ever where donor partners and don't help the country with them called Salon. This it brings so much joy for me. For now we get state of the art hospital, high quality. We need not for overemphasize the importance of health facility. We no need for overemphasize that. As we know, everything evolved, everything surround, everything center on health. Mixed reaction on social media. There are people that where they praise Julius Maada Bio, President Bio, for say, look, if this man not be the worker, how we gonna get this ultra modern hospital? Other people say, but come on, this not so him. This now donors there, this now partners in health. This now people around the world and then put money together. You know, get nothing with or without ever happen. So this is a mixed reaction. But again, we get both of this clip. The people that were build this hospital for we, and of course, the ceremony will take place where Maada Bio go commission. Of course, we also put on, we broadcast on anyway live. There are a lot of people that watch by the way, the full clip itself. I think for crown it all, every Sierra Leonean at this moment, I think we for say a big thank you to the people where come sorry for we. We can sorry for we. Now, the reason why make I emphasize the people that we can sorry for we, I want put for you another clip. And they can put for you another hospital where we are abandoned because of politics, mainly. Some people argue because of politics. There was I'm sure plenty people don't see those clips, don't get the interview and they. The then president starts hospital, not so, I think 100 beds, if I'm not mistaken. Other people and say because of they no one finish the project for no attribute and say former president then left and so. But then that's an allegation. But even if an allegation, we suppose for one CC and for them that particular facility and for not complete it. But why not complete it? Why then complete this one? We therefore can find out in the program tonight. And we also go deeply pay attention on the saga where they go on social media. Kutubu don't send strong warning to the first lady in supporters for say the need for go read section 42 of the Constitution of Salon. What he say as he see and they prepare. And with all indication, it's clear now. We just wait for official announcement from one findings. The first lady deeply more than 99.999%. She will be going for the flag bearership. Yeah, according to reliable information. Anyway, we'll pay attention on that. Now, we also go pay attention silver blinding. I say this month, it get for be long for saying not so. That interview we go grant look like say not done. We see another clip they circulate on social media where the Mamina media they say you have to handle this and where they handle out in boss. Anyway, we go pay attention on that. And we also go pay attention and so sorry, family. We also go pay attention on this abandoned hospital, as I don't already say. We go do more or less a connection with what take place and why this will happen. And electoral justice campaign still in the they gain momentum. What is going on? And we also go pay attention on Femi Claudius Cole, talk about the identity crisis where people governments they say by force taker. And we go look at what he say. And we also go pay attention on housemates. season 4, Housemaid season 4, the build up. I'm sure plenty people already see the trending aspects of it, and of course we will put one or two of the clips here. And also on the African stage, we go pay attention on Madagascar. Madagascar, the president of Madagascar, the new military regime, they don't stripped in citizenship. Why? Because there is a law that you cannot get dual citizenship. And this man, he went against the constitution back then to secure French citizenship. And then what happened? He still continued to be, to hold on power. For now, it's gone. And the military guys, they took a decision to strip him off. So he's no longer, according to the new law, not a citizen of Madagascar. But what this means actually, we go give a look into it. Now, on the Russia conflict, putting on more or less the flexi muscle they getting with, nuclear test. I'm sure this are something where each time they corner around, you come up with the exercise and like say military deal, for like scared, people and people already don't understand. Say it's a part of in game, because look, nuclear weapon, not to AK-47, where I go fire that person day. Ukraine and Russia na neighbor there. And they're so similar, the country, na neighbor there. So you can't put a nuclear weapon na Ukraine and hope say it not gonna affect the Russian people. You can't. That is the logic aspect of this man, Saber rattling. But anyway, as always, we jam-packed now this community. If you just join me for the first time, we want to use this opportunity for welcoming our Komon-Tok talk with a different sound. We did now Facebook, we did TikTok, and of course, we did YouTube. Consider for joining now. And I just want to announce quickly, on the 28th, we get Mayor Aki Sawyer on the platform. And it get to be an exclusive, very interesting interview. Why? Because maybe Parabio in communication director, Mike Brewer, will come na the platform. Oh, wait and see, so wait and see. I'm sure plenty of bonadons, not to say we know they reach there. But anyway, again, we go confirm that hopefully tomorrow, but the message already been arranged. We'll see what happens. But what we can confirm now, on the 28th, on day with Naya. And we also get a very, very important announcement to people in the Kush Fets. So not forget who we Komon-Tok platform, we the management take up on we self to do a campaign for push sensitization, whatever we can. We sit down, we make a meeting, we say, you know what? Whatever we can do as a management, if somebody want to donate, that's fine. But we don't say this therefore go out. But out of respect, and I say, Mr. Komon-Tok, why not say we say sometimes this, that? We'll tell her the date, but I just want to say, because why make we take this decision before I come on the team proper? Why make we take the decision? Even when we spend with time, so we spend 2 hours, we spend 1 hour, 30 minutes, on that time, always, now we all do this together. If we don't get agile, if we don't get if we don't get youth there, if we don't get people there, if we don't get, if the whole country turn zombie, what are we doing now? Come on, just come on, talk this. Lord, use common sense. What are we doing here? If we just sit down and fold our arms like this and waiting for a miracle to happen, we have to do something. Whatever, anyhow little it be, if we do small thing, other people and do other thing, little drop of water, me family, it's not an exaggeration. The kush business, the drug business, it don't rampant. And believe me, you're not going to know that next. This is my biggest fear, Nandi. You're not going to know that next. You're not going to know. And 60% of the people where they admit, about the 4,000 people where they say, documented, 60% of them they send as university students. Can you imagine that? 60%. So I think every Sierra Leonean, I'm surprised why they see people, politicians say, "Well, want to be president." They're not even pay attention. We're not even hear, like, for example, Dr. Samura Kamara. We're not ever, yeah. Okay, we're not talk about electoral justice, which is fine. Nobody know they would serve. But what about the people that wanna believe say you win? It's a winnable fight. And what about that? No, not for talk, not a team for talk at all. Okay, we don't say I can't talk now platform or this, but what about the, because people are don't tire, all don't be guna from all kind of way, for all the media houses there, all don't be guna. It's fine. What's the time for talking? What about the Kushner? That's this now they talk directly to Dr. Samuel Kamara. What about the, you know, go put statements right now? Oh my god. Anyway, Pambul, we go can just now for them for the issues. I bet one. As always, you see, I don't go no size for don't tense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah.
All right, so straight to the point. We'll not get nothing for waste. Just a small, gentle reminder. Please consider for share to the next person, to the next brother, to the next sister. Make see we did live, and of course, we thank you in advance for that. Now, again, I started by saying the first, I initially started to say we need not to overemphasize when it comes to health, because that's everything. Now, one of the, I'll give you 5 reasons why I believe strongly that it's not even an option, it's our right for us to have this kind of excellence, high quality, state-of-the-art hospital across all regions, not only in one region. One of the first benefits is that we have, we say, longer life, longer, healthier lives, and that's in itself, this facility will reduce, or it will do what I would say preventable disease. We see our people have died of maybe some manageable disease like malaria, maybe typhoid, and the rest of it. With this facility, we strongly believe there will be healthier lives, longer lives. And the second one, strong economies. The economy, without strong people, without healthy people, we cannot work. We cannot do, even to sit and talk with you or do this broadcast every day. It's because I'm managing my health, or at least I'm feeling better health, or I'm healthy. If for any reason somebody not well, you're not going to do this. So these are other things that make us say that these are just a point anymore. We also look at poverty reduction. How? Because if we prevent, if we able strong, if we get well body, we go able still work and make money for ourselves. So that in itself, it help. So again, if everybody come together, we begin to get the awareness about, because when you get them teaching hospital and then they do sensitization, then it's people, and the more people and so the education is spread, and by spreading it, some information where perhaps they behind, it will become open. People and go understand what you do for manage your well body. And the last one, of course, national security and resilience, because public health again and pandemic, this are in the way for we look like what we talk now. We talk about the kush. So it's very important to talk about the kush, because the kush itself now an issue of national emergency, a public health. And public health, they threaten national security. See? So let me bring calm. Let me just pause this one first. Let me bring calm for you. Certain key thing there. I'll put what in plenty people and not see it. The people that were there behind this project, like I mentioned earlier on, there is a mixed reaction. But listen, this 1 minute, 56 seconds, what it can.
America has been known for its diamonds. But today, this land gives the nation something even more precious. the sparkle of life, health, and hope. The true wealth of Komon, as I've always said, and Sierra Leone lies not in the precious stones beneath this soil, but in the people who walk upon it, in the strength of our women, and in the future of every newborn child. Over the last 2 decades, Sierra Leone has reduced maternal mortality by more than 70%. This maternal center of excellence marks a new beginning. It brings together all the stages of maternal and child care, from pregnancy and delivery to newborn and early child, under one roof, as we can see. With 120 advanced surgical and neonatal facilities and training spaces for health professionals, it will deliver safe, respectful, world-class treatment right here in Koidu. It will also serve as a national training hub for doctors, nurses, and midwives, proving that quality healthcare does not depend on geography, but on the vision and commitment of the partners in this case.
Okay, so this, I'm sure every Sierra Leonean will genuinely, patriotic Sierra Leonean will be proud. It's not a proud moment. And the mixed reaction, people and they say it has nothing to do with Mother Bio. But if we blame Mother Bio for the push, if we blame Mother Bio for the cooking, if we blame Mother Bio for complicit in keeping bolidros, so why would not forget at least that credit day? Because nine time. Now this happened. Although not a government sponsor this, but they can connect for it so the people that were really there behind this project. It's amazing. They can.
Good morning, Hick. It's Tuesday. Working with Partners in Health, our community is now on pace to raise over $35 million in the first 5 years of our project to help PIH radically reduce maternal mortality in Sierra Leone. This video comes in 4 parts: what happened, what's happening, why it's happening, and what's next. So 3 years ago, our community began working with Partners in Health to support their efforts to strengthen the healthcare system in Sierra Leone's Kono district, which is the epicenter of the global maternal mortality crisis. Like in 2019, 1 in 17 women in Sierra Leone could expect to die in pregnancy or childbirth. So to address this crisis, PIH and the Sierra Leonean Ministry of Health wanted to build a world-class maternal and infant care wing of Koidu Government Hospital called the Maternal Center of Excellence. The MCOE would not only have a blood bank and surgical suites to make emergency C-sections safe, but would also serve as a teaching hospital to train the next generation of Sierra Leonean nurses, midwives, and doctors. So in 2019, we committed to help PIH raise $25 million over 5 years so they could break ground on this hospital expansion. We weren't sure how we were going to raise the money, but never underestimate nerdfighteria. So where are we now? Well, despite supply chain challenges, the Maternal Center of Excellence has begun construction, although it is a long way from finished, but we don't need to wait for a building to start to see the change. Koidu Government Hospital is already becoming a teaching hospital. The first cohort of nurses and midwives recently finished their rotations there, and this is really exciting because it means more people in the region can pursue those careers. Also, because we have blown past our initial goal, we've been able to expand this project to extend our support to several primary healthcare clinics in the region, including one in the town of Kaima. And Kaima was the scene of a really important story this year, I think, which is that there was a huge outbreak of a diarrheal illness in town, and that's one of the leading causes of death for kids under the age of 5. And in response, the clinic treated people who got sick, but also recognized that there was an underlying cause to this outbreak, which is that neither the clinic nor the community had regular access to clean water. And so the PIH team drilled a well that now provides clean water not just to the clinic, but also to the town. I think this is part of what makes PIH so special. They respond to acute health crises but also to the chronic underlying causes of those crises. And this approach is working in Kono. Child mortality at the hospital has fallen by over half just in the last 2 years. Unsexy but critical system stuff like efficient warehousing and climate-controlled storage of medication has improved the availability of everything from medicines to surgical gloves, and maternal mortality is declining as well, even though it is still hundreds of times too high. I think it's really important to note that this is not happening because progress is inevitable. If we've learned anything from the last 2.5 years, it's that progress is never inevitable. This is happening because of the extraordinary commitment of Sierra Leone's healthcare workers and because of your support. Thousands of people donate monthly to this project at pih.org/HankandJohn. Thousands more have made one-time gifts, and around 100 nerdfighters have come together to donate between $2,000 and $100,000 a year to ensure that every one of those dollars gets matched. You can get a full financial breakdown of where we are at the unlisted video in the doobly-doo. Should I call it the video info if I'm wearing a suit? Probably so. The video info below. But the other really important source of revenue for this project is socks and coffee. Oh, which reminds me, starting today, we have a light roast available from the Awesome Coffee Club, and it's great. Amazing coffee sent to your house, and 100% of the profits go to charity. We named our roasts after butterflies that live in Sierra Leone, our classic medium dark roast is called Octavia, after Pressis octavia, a butterfly that changes color depending on when it's born. And our brand new light roast is called Calypso, after this ethereal beauty, Belenois Calypso. So now, whether you're a fancy coffee person who likes light roasts or a regular coffee person, we've got you covered. AwesomeCoffeeClub.com. All that said, by far the most efficient way to donate to this project is pih.org/HankandJohn. It's just that if you're gonna get socks and coffee anyway, and you are, why not do it for charity? So what's next? Well, for me at least, this is the biggest news. PIH has a long history of fighting for justice and equity in healthcare. When the global health community said it was impossible to treat multi-drug resistant tuberculosis in poor communities, PIH proved otherwise. They also helped lead the charge to expand access to antiretroviral therapy for people living with HIV. And our biggest hope when we started this project is that even though our work would be focused in just one region of just one country, we could use that example to prove that it is possible to radically reduce maternal and child mortality everywhere. And then maybe the progress in Kono would help inspire other partners to expand the work, and we're starting to see that. PIH is now working with Sierra Leone's Ministry of Health and the World Bank to strengthen the healthcare system in the Kailoon district, which is just south of Kono. As PIH's John Lasher recently wrote me, you and your community, which now feels very much like our shared community, have paved the way for more partners to join us and for us to expand our work. And there is so much left to do. And there is so much left to do. One of the big challenges here is that as a healthcare system gets stronger, more people begin to trust it and more people begin to use it. In 2019, the primary healthcare center in the town of Sawafe saw 4,700 visits, and in 2020, it saw 4,700 visits. So from the outside, one might conclude that the clinic isn't very important to the community or that it doesn't serve a very large patient population, but because over 95% of PIH Sierra Leone's employees are Sierra Leonean and live in the communities where they work, they understood that something else was happening, which is that the clinic did not have the staff, space, stuff, and systems to provide good care. And in 2021, after PIH started supporting the facility, the clinic in Sawafe saw over 20,000 patients, a 500% increase over the year before. And as the clinic continues to get stronger, it may see even more patients. So this is a really critical time for our work with Partners in Health because patient volume is increasing so dramatically, and we are hoping that our support will increase too. Needing an emergency C-section in Kono continues to be a life-threatening emergency, but we know it can change. We know it can change because when we started this project 3 years ago, 1 in 17 women in Sierra Leone could expect to die in pregnancy or childbirth. Today, it's fewer than 1 in 20. That is still much too high, but that progress is real. We can choose to share a world where maternal and child deaths are rare, and thanks to your attention and support, I really believe that our community is helping to bring about such a world. Even if you can't personally donate, your attention and advocacy helps draw attention to the global maternal and child mortality crises, which brings in big funding partners. If you can donate, the link is pih.org/HankandJohn. Nerdfighteria, I continue to be astonished by you. Hank, I'll see you on Friday.
Okay, so when I don't get the full picture, this now the group there behind this massive and ultra modern state of the art hospital where right now, so they tell you it even attract the sub-region, other people from the sub-region, people that they come up from Guinea, people that they come up from Liberia for Kande. Yeah, this is a fact. And I'll do findings on that. People that they come up from neighboring countries and they come to this hospital. So it's a good thing. Somebody just puts in the comment section if now that go prevents the ministers and the president from flying out of the country for go do medical check. Well, it's up to them because so person don't use for waste. And again, the psychological effect, even though we get all these facilities, some then go still left farm, they go home because it feels no more perhaps pass a load on a plane before you well. And it could work because even the other way, medical people like you say psychology and the mindset also they contribute to your well-being for certain things. Some people and believe say, oh, if I do this or if I not do this, no, it gets effects. So it's entirely up to them. But the point where I want to connect here is you must consider, or you should consider, or anywhere you are look at whether the hard part, or you want to get from here, especially people that way won't be fair enough. You got to give credit to whom credit is due. We know for sure government, nowhere in the world, government cannot do everything. That is why most people, we have heard about this word millions of times, maybe for ages, enabling environment. Not that what make the possibility, make things happen, this is now one of the responsibility of government. So if government creates that possibility there and something happen, you get for give them credit. However, that no means say if they do wrong on the other side, for criticizing, like what they can play for now. So I want to see how we neglect, if not a foreigner, then can't help we. It's good. We're not going to condemn this way. It's good for we people. But this now, we all responsibility. This for don't be responsibility of government for do this. See, la put you for la bring candy. What we able to do for yourself. When it comes to government, we can't even do that.
Mina Doris Fatima Weber, the director for the Women's Advocacy and Agricultural Development Organization, WADO, within Sawatalo community. Yes, so USA within Nayana, USA we get the 100-bedroom hospital projects. We don't start from 2017. Where I want to draw the attention of government and the entire public, national and internationally, for say this 100-bedroom hospital. Now projects we don't start since 2017, together with Okupa, Macaulay Street, King Anman Road, Lumley. So all the other hospitals they don't function for something like 5 years now. Plus. But unfortunately for Wina Watalo, the 100-bedroom hospital, they at a standstill. We have the try for find out. And this was the support from the Kuwait government, now a Kuwaiti project. So that's why if I'm for let people know and let the government of Sierra Leone know exactly what's in the happen now. As you see, na me back, na the 100-bedroom hospital line did so. And then we don't start for thief. We don't get allegation of air condition there. We don't come out there. And we don't see the project sort of don't be a white elephant project. And because of that, we get miners there. We don't can squat now. As soon as you can see around the environment, a lot of damage is done because Naya. Because Naya then the mine stone now. All them things they want they see so na mortal man and na work so not to machine. All them big all they want they see, them big stone they are all want they see na mortal man and them. And where you can you they see small picking, you they see woman, you they see young man, you they see big man. And the outside we don't get information say stone don't hold on for and picking where he die na ya. They cover them just because of their money when they pull naya. So about 3 weeks ago, the district health management team, because it just the back of this side where they mine, the social mobilization officer be go make reports na police because they don't get them come out naya several times. They not agree for go. So police become and make some arrests. So when the police can make arrest, then try for carry the matter go to the village head. The deputy head man kanaya. Instead warn them for later left here. So because they can win a radio, they move a delegation, then go to me in office. Fortunately, they meet the chairman for the civil society, Mohamed Salim, come say they to me. So then begin explain. Straight off, now Mohamed Salim tell them say, we not go encourage you now for let una come out, continue for Brookstone at that place say, because na problem una the cause. Every now and then una the continue for cause problem. So we move come, we don't come up here na the thoughts and this. The second come will come, we call the social mobilization officer for the HMT. We all can we see the problem where don't they happen now so. Then say when the police can make arrest, some of them property them they to the police. We say, well, okay, let we go and dialogue with the police. Let them give una waiting and get for give una. Let una move out of this place. But we they see them they still continue for Camp Brookstone naya. And I can last week I don't see fresh dirty back where they don't dig. I get videos, I get photos of the pictures they were be take. As you they see this heap of dirty, na fresh one where they just don't dig. The other one behind and a fresh one where the woman they talk say, now cut the dirty, cut it for them. They run down with somebody. So you tell me true. If now like when they can't work, then let them picking them. For let them sleep, that dirty cuts it for them. That's why I say the council, the environmental officer of council, will they move go to them. And again, with a demand that governments done with 100 bedroom hospital for heaven's sake. That's why, because the hospital there, they just left them as white elephants. So you see squatters in don't come occupy they do think them where they create negative impact. And this with 100 bedroom hospital for heaven's sake, if it completes, it go create a lot of positive impact as far as well body concerned for the Western area rural districts. These districts are the only districts where no get government hospital. Now PHUs that we get. If you not be to say like the Waterloo PHU, then we don't upgrade them, where then they do better work there now. If I don't create more problem, with this it's not get government hospital. So why these resources not there? It don't be wasted from 2017.
And then I had to sir, because of cost of living. See the picking they go school. Me money no well. Me man if you see this go now. In foot die and die. Now me one grain no more than the host the picking they go school. When me not to take. Now where this school I can open, I see me compare and can I make myself come. I can't do this work. Oh, go big, now and then say, because me no mean day again, oh, go big, now and then say, he go fence time will come. But that day, we can't acquire the man, me no mean day, you know mean kai again. The day now where he come, me no mean day again. But where he can, where I can, I go ask mommy, the lady all go. Now I go ask, and I say, mommy, I don't settle the load now. Now mommy say, the mommy me don't come, say, they say for low pull load, they will sell them. Now say, but me know they now, nobody know they where they sell for me, they say sell them now.
Okay, I want you to tell me, let this make sense to me. Help me now understand why a government, a whole government, 100 bedroom, 100 bed hospital, they're not able to finish it. This, they started from 2017, and we can say government and continuity. So why government they celebrate foreign donor, foreign partners, ultra-modern hospital? It is a stark reality. They can't even fix all. We are the one. In fact, even down the back, not to say now entirely government too. That Kuwait, now Donald, I think that Kuwait government be the founder. The minister of health gives some excuse, blah blah, payment, blah. But the money not there for finisher. If you imagine the travel where mother build the travel, each travel, it costs nothing less than 4 billion, nothing less than 4 billion euros. That are be moderates. You know, I put them small. I just want to try for maker. we get? Are these people, I know they understand, we need for call our leaders Zemba or, and I think we'll get for fame for the name. Because a true leader, they prioritize health. In fact, now the first ingredient standing, now the first priority, now the first element of any responsible government for pay attention on health. Because just what start for talker. We not overemphasize without well body, we not go talk like yeah. Without well body, you not go school. Without you not go able to work. Without well body, you don't go get time with your family. Without well body, absolutely everything centered around well body. So why will they get to people in the struggle? Hospital will almost be there on the verge of completion. Politics can inside there, according to we understand okay. Politics can inside it. They say the ex-president and starter who voted people in the capital. I mean, God, you're not doing this for the ex-president. You are doing it for the people you claim you are representing. You are doing it for the people you took oath to serve. I don't know the connection here. Yeah. Why the people have for suffer for politics? Ah, my God. Hey, yeah. Anyway, all right. Now, let's just tap down the. It had to honestly. Unable just wrap up this one. Kutubu and the first lady in people.
Gata Dembi. Now in this message day for. Do ya me Kutubu Kuruma, they tell us, do ya let you go read Sierra Leone Constitution, let you go read them. Particularly let you read section 41 of the Sierra Leone Constitution. Where talk Uda for be president na salon. Agatha Dembi, like I say, this message is for you. Go familiarize yourself with section 41 of Sierra Leone Constitution. When you familiarize yourself with that, then you said the fundamental question, say the candidate where you they push for let it be president, whether he qualify under that provision there. Go look them. Go read them properly. Section 41 is very unambiguous. It's very clear. It talk about Uda born in the country. Not Uda Kande where he almost here old. No. It talk about Uda born in the country. So go do your research and then find out the candidates where you they promote, whether he qualify under that section there. Sierra Leone is a sovereign nation where governed by the rule of law. And nobody they change the constitution just because you want to suit your idiosyncrasies. It's not going to work. It's very clear. It's very, very clear. Which is section 41 of the constitution talk plainly. You not talk about who that don't come to he turn citizen. No, you not talk about that. You not talk about that. You get for be a natural born in the country, yeah. So me advice to you, do ya? You may go read the constitution and then go find out from the person where you they promote whether he qualify them. You see, these are the danger this about this psycho fancy pan people then. This praise singing pan people then. All the time they just all the time they under the promote wrong cause. Because if you don't actually read the constitution of that country then the candidates where you they try for promote a qualify, then this not gonna be an issue. But we not say you not read them. We know that because by which you don't come put na ya, it clearly give you indication so you know if you know what you pan. Now una just can there they misinform people then, they lie to people then, all because of selfish reasons. But by God's power, we not go see them say the likes of una mislead and misdirect people then. So you need now for understanding the constitution is very clear. Like again, I repeat this. Section 41. He lay out the roadmap about how anybody they be president as Sierra Leone. Foremost, you get for be a born citizen yonder. Then then the other two go follow now you age 40 years in Tego. But the most important thing you get for be a born of Sierra Leone. You get for be a born of Sierra Leone. So we all advise to you go make sure whoever you try for promote now, he meet that age requirement. I just come on a masjid, come masjid, I look now see him. Now, United Nations now we want to talk about where today will now be October 24, 1945, where they signed the charter, where it kind to be that now we want to talk about really, and always you don't go to and then come back in then I be for cascade the discussion for go talk about what in the happen at Cameroon, what in the happen there, and then what Tinubu don't do. To national security team, what he don't do. But by God power, I go left down there for tomorrow. This one to me, a priority to me. So again, like I tell not to Boku talk this, not to long talk this. My advice to you, do for God and Abby, go read the Constitution, particularly go read section 41 of the Constitution. It will tell you who that qualify for be president of Sierra Leone. This is an insult to the intelligence of Sierra Leoneans. If now you the entire balloon you want to for see how now get to know it's not going to happen. Sierra Leoneans are smart for that. It's not going to have no allejo. No, they can't be president of Sierra Leone, no bondi. No allejo. No go, if you not believe, go ask what happened to Grace Mugabe. Go ask him. Instead of the same thing you want to go ask what happened to him. Yeah. So for issues, comment, and analysis, where they can't talk directly to Agatha Dembi. Say what he pass so now they call a non-issue than a non-issue. But finally let begin get the message now. Until then Kutubu Kurma, they wish all the Muslim them Juma Mubarak.
All right. So tomorrow, I'm sure the topic tomorrow we will get for can look into deeply on the First Lady. Like I say, I get close source from inside the insiders. Where at the first and this where I feel confident enough for say the First Lady gets 99.999% interest. Yes. And not a joke. He really wants. And he gets, when they do the genealogy for now tomorrow, not just left Nandi for tomorrow. By the way, let we move on with the other saga. I'll be saying now a long month this for Senge and Silver Blyden. But these are just a short one where I see the circulating on social media.
When I feel sad, a joke, when I test me more. Now I want more tests. That one when I do na party office Saturday, na small one. When I do more. That rudeness we Senge do today, that ain't small. When I do more, la perform for una. La perform for una. The one when I'm in the buffer, when I'm in the actors buffer, not there again, no. Buffer not there again. Now na face to face. Face to face. How Mother Bio they saying after they go for Mother Bio. Face to face now. If you're a head of state, like comport himself as head of state. That's what I say. Shape this audio any side.
The one now, like I say, this will be a very long month. Not to so. Maybe sometimes we'll even go now the next month with this saga. The saga not far again. And the thing, sometimes I know they understand. A lot of people and they come up with this idea, say this mommy, one of the thing we people that know are good for. Isabi press the button. Isabi playing game. Isabi pick. Isabi picking a match. Isabi pick a victim them. Somebody be tell me behind the scene. One of the reasons we make them fall apart with the ex-president now because technically a lot of people that are accused and say it is blackmail, it is extort, it is pressure you for let you succumb. I'm sure probably they listen this and say at times when you don't write in publication, send them to EBK, they can go meet EBK they get money. But there was a time, I think, everybody can tire. There was a time, this is not just an allegation, but I trust the person anyway. Gian, the usual, and it begin rights. Those, how they doing in Tinder now, we, I think I did the confusion come out according to the source will be the time for talk, with the source be the time for explain to me. So what's the time for talk? If you look at all the key players then at the Sierra Leone political arena, it don't get issues there. For example, Madabio. But Madabio, I think it gets one key thing where it is used. That's for intimidate you. It intimidate you properly. Where it don't intimidate you, don't believe me. If you want at the continent more, it is succumb. Check them all. Even the one the way it be don't name inside the commission of inquiry, not part of the intimidation. Silver blood and way come. One of the person would then just put one of the first woman, high profile woman, as silver blind, and one of the evidence would then go catch their host. That was one of the talks on social media. Everybody was laughing back then because the evidence, we saw the police officer was saying the picture of the ex-president. You go tell I'm sure people will remember why they talk so now. Then that's how the police officer take the book. So the frame of ex-president. We can catch this picture now. You go tell this person whose business gets. Can you imagine? Every time not telling you before we don't go back next time we'll fail but when I give if we go spend time, but I'm sure when I remember it was so ridiculous, it was so funny, comical, and embarrassing for the police officer for even take the ex-president's photo and before camera. This now one of the evidence exhibits I will take. You go tell without this person. Because there's absolutely nothing enough for show to the camera, and it was embarrassing. It was a disgrace to the police officer and to the force in general. So what I'm saying here, then put on a Pandema Road. From what then put on a Pandema Road, change course because she was vocal. She was more or less standing up, but it don't come back now. Yeah. Of course, the first lady back now, they say in the picking match. Sometimes some games and the play, you ask allegation they come out say either under the first lady in payroll, as in spokesperson or de facto or whatever as the case may be, because they see most of the key issues then they jumping in defense in most cases because the holdings, the council flats now where the first lady rent illegally. And the property then Gambia and the rest of it, they come on the defense side. So people and they say it is part of the cabal, it is part of the pay of people again. That's not part of it. And if you watch back, Senge no seem for be a friend with her, but if he continue with this pace where they where they with this pace where they push. With Senge, especially where Senge said the ambition for going to the race for flag bearership. Perhaps who knows behind the scene then go work modality and go apologize handsomely. Apologize handsomely and then back off, and then it could do two things. It could decide not for continue or keep quiet. Anyway, so these are all part of the strategy where people they say she's good in getting attention to the right people, and of course attention itself now money. Yeah. Now we move from this part. I just want to bring another very important one regarding the ID card. We get Femi Claudius Cole. We make a short clip regarding this.
Welcome again to Femi Listens. Today, Femi Listens, we get beaucoup issues then. So we go take them one at a time. The first one where I really want for address. Now this ID card where government don't say pa all man forget ID card. Now I understand the reason behind it. For let all man get that identification day. But the way and manner how the government don't go about for ladies law for ID card, I feel to say they don't act as if to say no to salon then day, as if to say they don't know say teen triangle for people then at the country, Then say, anything where you they do now, how you forget ID card. Now, a government where they feel the pain of in people them, where in no say, picking and they where holiday, the picking and the way they sell, where they profit for the day, something at 1,000, 2,000 limbs. So let me be honest. A combra or a family, we get 2 or 3 picking away in a school, mama, papa, who say with a minimum wage of 800,000, who say on them parents and they pull the money for buy ID card for themselves and them picking them. We not make them in any way where you go say by affordability, we not give no concession. By senior citizens, we not give no concession. By school going children, una no give no concession. But una they insist say all man forget ID card, and now una don't give a free rein to police or different people there now for intimidate people them because they not get this ID card. Now, a government where they feel go say, send the rich way all man forget them all. So we they allow una a period of, let me say a month, free of charge. Let all man go take an ID card. Then one day we no say they not get money, we not go able to afford them. We they give una a window. And what I want to say to the government, you know let it. For let una give that opportunity there, even if una no one do and free set, una do them at a reduced cost. Because waiting I find now where are they listening to people them on the street. Some people and they don't lost their SIM card. They not get. Then get the 5,000 or 10,000 almost the cost for your place SIM. Then get them. But they don't get 145 for go take ID card. And una they talk and say like say the ID card system, una don't streamline them. It is organized. No. It is still a cumbersome system where people so man, 4 o'clock morning, they don't go begin to line for ID card. So man go they then suffer people. The environment, first of all, also they put people and so we under a government work and Kinjimi and the under for let people and go take ID card. The place hot, the place stuffy. Some of your staff are excellent, they're good. Some of your staff are aggressive. They don't be able to talk to the people there. There's a mixed match of services being given. And some areas then, there were new staff that don't encounter. Mistakes were made by your own staff. And I'm not going to blame on our staff for some of them mistakes then, because they're overwhelmed. They are overwhelmed. Then they work in a hot environment. Beaucoup people then. The system is cumbersome and the system not user-friendly. Even to people already out of the capital city. Then they stay in Komon-Tok village, walk go to the nearest center, do the form, and yet, when I get for come back na Freetown, for come produce the card. And when I go there, I see beaucoup cards that have not been collected. So I appeal to whoever ministry, whoever institution, they're in charge of this. One, when I get for think of the population, when I think of the people, when I think of the hardship. Two, why for be a one-stop shop? I go, I feel at this, at that, I get my card. Are we so inefficient? Are we so behind in Sierra Leone that we cannot do it in a one-stop shop? But people are suffering. Those for your new ID card, they want to get errors. I want to appeal to the government. We have to do better for our people. And also to say it's right for them they suffer with people like that. So I hope say then they listen. I hope say then they listen. The people are suffering, then they strain. So I beg you now, do something better for we. I tell you, thank you for listening.
So you tried learning a language, but the moment you try to speak it, your mind freezes up because
All right, so yeah, that's now the message from the Mami Sesef. Law, we just we dey go on the African side. Sorry, we dey go on the housemates. All right, that's now the build up. I'm sure a lot of people and pay attention on this one today. And we go look at this very guy, Ojelina. All right, Ojelina, I think only 4 days ago. No, only 4 weeks ago. Only 4 weeks ago. Was the most powerful person, most powerful man in Madagascar. But today, the military leaders, they have stripped off his citizenship. Why? Because he has dual citizenship. This is the reason why most African leaders they don't pay full attention when it comes to development in their home country, because they believe they have a second home. And if you check, it's cut across. It's cut across. Most of them, either they would buy citizenship if they don't have it already. And they have divided attention, and they sometimes pay more. When they even loot state resources, they will ship it to that. They will transfer it. They will ship it to their home country, their second home. Of course, indirectly, you see they will even regard that particular land to be their home country. I think what happened with the Sahel guys, they have ignited the Pan-Africanism. They have shown the world that indeed African leaders can make a big difference, and they can also inspire. This, I'm sure, he will be fully protected by France, because when he was in power, his primary focus was to support, was to help, was to abandon his people, and then do whatever France asked him to do. And now he's paying the price. And I hope other African leaders will learn from this, that power is temporary. Power is temporary. This man ruled Madagascar for 13 good years, and today is now, I would say, for Madagascar, is stateless. Well, he's a French citizen, by the way. He has already bought his citizenship. But in Madagascar, he's no longer a citizen. How embarrassing. You see, we are talking about legacy most of the time in this program. Legacy. What's your legacy after power? How do you want to be remembered? How do you want people to talk about you when probably you're no longer around? And he's still alive. He's still alive, right? He's still alive. Well, it's humiliating. This is the least we can say about it. It's very, very humiliating. But it's not just a clear example. When they didn't have power, then get other allegiance. But anyway, now we go on the world news, quick one, and then we wrap up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok.
All right, okay, let's now I'll take you back into history quickly. I'll take you into history. In 1945, America dropped two powerful bombs. America dropped two powerful bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And the thing about nuclear weapons, I think that we have to make this very clear. There are 5 key things you want to look at. First, the unprecedented destructive power. A single warhead will wipe out an entire city, a single warhead. And it will also make that particular place uninhabitable probably for decades. I'll give an example. In Ukraine, Chernobyl, in 1986, it was an accident. It was not a nuclear accident. And up till now, according to many researchers, it will probably take maybe 200 years, if I'm not mistaken, before human will manage to live there. That is just one. But most people, why most countries are, going after this powerful, destructive force? It's deterrence. When you have nuclear weapon, you command respect, and other powerful leaders they tend to ignore you. For example, North Korea, with all the bogus of the West, they will do this, they will sanction. You see, no one dare to say, I will go and do this to you, because they know the power, they know what is nuclear. Like I said, even a single warhead will wipe out an entire nation, an entire city. And also, we have these existential threats. Many people that have been calling experts, they've been asking the world to come, to campaign to eradicate this, because Russia alone, they have more than 4,000. If they dare to say, okay, let's just release 10% of it, none of us will be able to survive. So that is why a lot of people believe what Putin is doing, it just, playing politics, flexing his muscle, military strength. Not that it will do it, but just to send some fear, because what is happening right now, the Russian economy has been cornered. They recorded 2025 zero growth. Now, even though, yes, the rest of the world will also feel the pinch. The oil price, if you check now, the oil price it's going up now. America is leading. I think America is producing more than 13,000 barrels per day. That's 30 million. And they need 20 million for them to survive. That is why you see most of the time they import oil from Canada. And the second largest oil producer is Saudi Arabia with, I think, 11 million. And they are selling to the international market up to 5 to 7 million per barrel. But the good part is they are making more money because they are exporting. They have surplus. Whilst America, they are leading oil producer, but they don't have enough to power the country, right? So they will have to import. Now, the third in this category is Russia. Russia, roughly, I think 9 to 10, and they are selling globally around 4 to 5, 6 million barrels. So we curtailing that aspect will definitely have some impact. But it's not much because people already know that there is another way for them to survive. For example, the EU has already banned most of the oil that we are getting, next to nothing from Russia, and it just spells a doom for the entire nation, for the entire world. It's actually going to affect the world. Of course, the brunt of it, Russia will get probably 60, 70% it, and the rest of the world will take 30. So that is why people believe Putin is, playing this mind game, threatening, just to send this kind of a little bit chilling warning that, look, I have this thing, and if you do this, I can, these are just like when they say bluff. And well, we hope something sensible kind of aid, will do anything. But if you need a fire one, just know say the world probably they on the verge of end. The world on the verge of for dawn, because if you fire one, let's say fire and UK now, net will go fire more, and the more they fire the exchange, that will be the end of the humanity as we know it. All right, so Fambulas always, we know the dogs come on talk. Sometimes they come on talk, they come on, they come on, they come on again. So, all right, so the time the program now, it's been a pleasure anyway, as always. We'll take 1 minute break where we can give the mic for like yourself. Side.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone, like one big family. Cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
Yeah, so yes. All right. This will be a very short one. I would rather take a very short one. Just a very short one. Okay. All right. So now we go on the text messages. Whilst we wait for a few calls, we will take few calls. Okay. We get few calls there. We'll take few calls there. Now we try for take, yeah. Zachariah, thank you for joining us as always. Thank you. This one they come up from Abdul Sisse. He say the female Adebayo don't come back, the queen of political boozer. Sylvia, the house, the home base, Adebayo don't lift the mic again. This one they come up from Almami. They say I'll be one for Go Salon 2019, but as I remember, Sylvia Blythe and her friends, we make I arrest them, I cancel me go one straight away. All right, let's take some few calls there and then wrap up the program. Quick one today. Yes, caller, where they call from?
Evening.
Yes, who said they call from?
I call from the Komon-Tok family.
Thank you for joining us. You got the platform.
Yeah. Thank you to PIH. PIH, you know, can get a long story for explain more about Sierra Leone. You know what? When they come for us during this COVID-19, they start for work na Princess Maternity Hospital. From there, they go put local. Try for secure land and place for let them do the development. Put local people and say no, they're not going to provide for the land. I didn't think go corner. Sometimes that draw your attention to the way local therefore fall short on development. They be very close to free time, but they give us short fault. They give us fall short on development way they not give us succeeding at all. First of all, I'll go to this roadway link Great Junction to Cambia. It was supposed to pass through Putloko town, the old town. They say nothing, they book nobody else. They deny. This one will tell you, so go prove them. They will get the result. They deny say they book nobody else. Okay. That's why they say no, we don't get a problem for broke person. Or they pay you for your host. Or the value at this moment who they so. They say nothing. That's why they decide for pass the road, we say them pass. So down today, people that try for left the old Putloko town, they can't the main side. Now go to Sylvia. You know, Sylvia in fight. A long way fight. Long way fight. I tell you today, there's something boiling. But Lord left everything until then get sense pass way. Lord see what they will do. Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, thank you for your contribution. All right. This one they come up from Martin Conte is Fatima Bio is a Leonean because I heard she's a Gambian. How come she a Sierra Leonean all of a sudden? Okay, we take another voice. Concern Sierra Leonean, thank you for joining us. You got the platform. Who's side you call from?
I call from the US. Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you so much for the good work you do, my brother.
Brother, thank you for joining us.
You see, me I can say Sylvia blinded na the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
Ena kikeumba ke front double number repeat. If Sylvia want for be good to you, they good to you. If you want for be evil, it go evil to you. You know. Wait till Sylvia they talk so. Right? The one will not be the storming block. That shield we don't come out. Say don't get and go ahead. Do you do whatever thing. Now First Lady, now I'm the blocker. And you know, say in at the ADC to First Lady. So the First Lady don't get and go ahead till well, they on the road now. You know, because the camp of SLPP, a small thing no more. Let we just wait and see. It's just a matter of wait and see. Very soon we'll go for no waiting, therefore come out of it. Then therefore get serious. I make all the intimidation tactics here for the intimidate the opposition, can we threaten, you know, the fishing and that they will make people and succumb. You know, APC 2017 to 2018, APC talk past so Alpha can even go talk to SLPP, so they deny their own existence, but they like it today, now they roll with the SLPP. So when the people ready for that change, I know say 2023, they be ready, but they not be prepared for it. You know, this 2028, they say who feels it knows it. They know exactly what they not suffer under this government here. You know, we the legacy we then get for left, just like what you talk no more. Now drugs now get for member Mother Bio. For not to say good thing not happen under a government too, but there are certain things where they happen under a government we for take very serious. We play with them, like how they say Kaba Tiger no more. Now so get for game and Bio Kush. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you.
My brother, thank you as always for your contribution. Sharp one. This one they come up from Jen Jallo from Facebook. He say regarding allegedly speculation the First Lady is pregnant, will she be given birth in Koidu Maternal Hospital? I hope all the ministers' wives, mistresses will give birth at the Koidu Maternal Hospital and not fly into America to give birth. Yeah, Jen, thank you for bringing that. Like I did talk earlier on, is about the mentality now, is about the you know, the faith in, I mean, sometimes we not just value the things at home. we can get quality, good doctor, but because maybe sometimes a salon day, people prefer for fly. Someone he believes in the only way fly. I mean, if you white man can't treat not just put so now if you white man can't treat an ID well, you know, regardless of this whether you qualify or not. Anyway, we'll take another voice. Yes, thank you for joining us, Abdul. Get the platform.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening to everyone.
Thank you.
Mr. Komon-Tok, as you say, if we say we know they give Mother Bio praise for some of the good things the way they happen under them, whether na instatam, not to instatam, you know, or whether na foreign company can do them, it deserves a praise for that. You understand? So if we can allow foreigners they come, they invest in the country, we give praise to them, then when you get a national, we decide for invest na in country for the benefit of people, we for also not give them any order. You know, but what's important here, the reason why I make Mother Bio all then good things the way they happen under and people will get for Siam. Now that, I mean, if me they pass today, na checkpoint, I get Sierra Leone passport. If you say, you ask me, say, no, I get one of the best hospital na Kono for train nurses and doctors them for picking. No. What's in the kind of people in mind right now? Not the drug. So the bad image, let's try for clear them. And the bad, then we in the do, surpass the good. So that making the find out, say, where good thing come, people know they pay better attention to them. Now the bad, then they see, because the bad plenty. Thank you.
Abdul, thank you very much for your contribution. As always, sharp to the points. And you make a whole lot of sense there. And indeed, when you check, especially the first term of Mother Bio, it was now war zone, Salon Abi war zone. Now be war zone. Now this second term self we see quietness, tranquility, they take place. Kill. I think they don't master now the game. They don't know how to control the game. You know, when they be just calm, then they respond to everybody, then they intimidate this, that. If your position go now ready, you go talk something before remember that I invite her. But this one, this 5 years time, it cool. Well, you're right. People intend for see more doing in government, more of the bad things. Anyway, this one come from Congo Sa box. Politicians don't need phrases. This one come from Sierra Leone culture. If the first lady say power pa back for be the president way not to Salon Ibon, they forcefully remove back and send them na Gambia. Okay, and this one they come from Dauda YouTube. He say, yeah, thank you for always joining us, Dauda Toure, and we appreciate you. And user Coolest B, they say, now them picking them next. Mr. Komon-Tok, how rain no they for them now one man do not, and so bad God no they sleep. All right, will you take another voice? This will be probably the last call for tonight. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, how you doing, boss?
No bad, boss.
I think. God bless you. I
God
don't
bless
try,
you too.
Boss, I got just one or two things I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah. You talk about this drugs business and you mention Samura, say Samura Kamara, the whole political, then a party, big party, we contest election twice, then I contest public figure, great figure. This kind of issue in another country, the safe. Samura Kamara feel for you. And these salon people, come on, nobody, nobody not talk about this. Samura Kamara caused to this crisis in that country. If you find out the one way they take the youth, now more of the drugs, now more of the youth they were disappointed after 2023 election in this drug business escalating at the country. They were disappointed because of Samura Kamara lost the election and Ino will stand for the again. Maybe don't get hopes to run. Save that nation. That discouragement youth and deeper. We person discourage. I used me when they talk to you, so I'm once a victim before because of I lost job in that country day. I lost a family at the end of the day. I end up a drug, but later God able help me. I recover my life back because of stress and discouragement. Samura Kamagana caused to this thing. You need for talk, you need for help that nation day. Madabio, of course, is a leader. You need for do something more because finger the point at time. The youths are discouraged. Let them do something. Politician and also for save the youth of that nation. God bless you.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate your contribution. Thank you. Yeah. Right. So we take somebody say Mohammed Koroma. Please check your WhatsApp message and send your message. Discuss with you about very important things. Okay. That probably will be tomorrow because we can't rush now. It's already done. It's Naya. Yes, Kelvin, thank you very much for joining us as always, my dear friend. Thank you. And so, Fambo, Naya will tap the program. It's been fantastic moments with us. Just this one. Ismail Kamara, building massive building is one thing. Having qualified healthcare workers and medical equipment is what really matters. Most Sierra Leonean hospitals are. Okay, so Fambul will tap the program here. I will tell you plenty thank you. We will come back tomorrow, hopefully. Just for remind ourselves, on the 28th, we get Mayor Aki Soya, Yvonne Aki Soya. We hopefully we also expect forget State House Communication, one of the communication director, with Mike Brewer on the program. And one of the topic we're going to can lay hands on the kush. And as a start, we as a platform, we don't decide or say we go do small thing. Whatever small is small, we do well. At least let history judge we say we not just sit down here, provide platform and do advocacy, but we go back on the ground, we meet community leaders, we talk to the youth there, and at this we do. We say waiting, the internet not forgets. So we go count down now when we start the project. If anybody gets anything where you want to contribute to that, that's fine. Absolutely, compulsory, I would just say, now, compulsory. If you like, you open up anyway. We already don't design we own, we could carry out. But out of the pain way comrade they go through, out of the what itself they feel. If we sit down no more, they talk, whilst we brothers and sisters, they continue. Somebody they give me, I don't know how true is the statistics. I say probably more than 60% of the youth, then 40 to 50% going to 60, then they're on drugs in the country, which is a wild number, and I dispute that. I dispute that anyway, in the sense, as I say, too much. But I think the person itself will raise no more the alarm, But what's clear, it's a serious issue. Even if not 10%, and a big problem for it. Even if not 10%. So yeah, it's something that I feel say every Sierra Leonean, therefore, even you, also you want to go do business salon. If a young man is not there for help you business, or people are not there for buy business, how you will thrive? Think about that. We can go on and try to work out each and every trade. Like I make a start with Samura or come with another program. Maybe one of them days we call in names ourselves, let people understand. It's not about just wanting to be president, but in time of crisis, when the nation need you, there comes leadership. Leadership now, time of crisis. Now you prove yourself. Leadership. This is a national fight. It has nothing to do with SLPP. It has nothing to do with APC. This is the soul of the nation. We are watching our future leaders. The next generation is being destroyed in real time. Can you imagine that? Would you watch? Imagine would like say a movie would you watch? Would you see like in the movie? A movie to watch. Anyway, Bamboo, we'll have the program here. Hopefully we will see you tomorrow. Until then, me name is Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah. The music, the flow, but we still going on the things we need to know. Little leaders, make my head cry. We could talk, I'm here, we know the love. Now come on, talk, we stand for the truth. Make the price for the sake of the youth. Come on, talk, you gon' hear me loud. We don't go hide, we gon' make them proud. From salon to the wall, we stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from Komon-Tok, and the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, we the young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. Armies look, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we they come from Komon-Tok, and the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Komon-Tok, ooh yeah. We talk on real, make me yeah. From Freetown to the world, we spread the news.